coming to you live from the MediaPlex in downtown Windsor. This is a presentation of St. Clair College Journalism.
Hi, I'm Ashley Ann Mentley, and you're watching the MediaPlex Fall Launch 2015. I'm your host, coming to you live from the MediaPlex in downtown Windsor. We're here to celebrate and launch a new season of MediaPlex News Now. First, let me introduce our interviewers. From Windsor, Ontario, second-year student Jonathan Hutton. From Bell River, Ontario, Chelsea Turnbull. And from Harrow, Ontario, Shelby Hernandez. They'll each be interviewing some very special guests. So let's get started, as I can see Chelsea is ready with our first guest. Chelsea?
All right, thanks, Ashley. So I'm here with Veronique Mandel, coordinator of the Journalism, Media Convergence, and Public Relations program here at the MediaPlex. So Vero, we're starting a new school year. First, tell me a little bit about the programs here at the MediaPlex.
The journalism program that we have here is a 2-year program, and because we are Convergence and we deliver information and education to the students on multiple platforms, we have a very specialized type of 2-year program. The Media Convergent year is, of course, our graduate year, and that's where everything is really ramped up. And so the students who come in, whether they come in from our 2-year program or whether they've been in the media or a related field for about 5 years, or often they come from the University of Windsor and other universities where they've studied communications. And so they come into our Media Convergence year, and again, that gives them a great opportunity to really polish those skills that they need to be successful. Our public relations program, I think, is one of the finest in the province. Mainly because it's delivered here in the MediaPlex, and so they can take advantage of all of that sort of multi-level programming that we do.
Definitely. So what do you find special about the MediaPlex in general?
I think our uniqueness in Canada is something that really sets us apart. We've said this, and I say it so often to people, we're one of only 3 in the world, and I think that's pretty unique. What it does is it allows us to deliver that kind of convergence education that all of the skills that go with it, that all of the newsrooms, in fact, anywhere in the world, need right now. And so I think the MediaPlex, because it's actually built to deliver that kind of programming, is really special. And I think it's such an advantage for you.
I couldn't agree more. So why do you think a student should pick St. Clair College?
I think if you want to be successful in the media, and when I say media, I mean all types of media, because not everybody wants to be a reporter. I think if you want to be successful in the media in general, this is a really special place to come. And if you want to ensure your employment, because the newsrooms want you to be multi-skilled, and that's what you get here, I think that's what really sets the MediaPlex apart.
Definitely. So now let's head over to Jonathan Hutton, who has our next guest.
Thanks, Chelsea. I'm here with Mike Hugel, our managing editor for our newspaper, The Converged Citizen. So, Mike, tell us a bit about our paper.
Well, The Converged Citizen is a paper that's compiled by, all the first, second, and even some third-year journalists here at the St. Clair College MediaPlex. And we like to go cover stories out and about Windsor, Essex County. It's a bunch of students trying to gain credibility as young journalists and aspiring journalists. And, I think we do a pretty good job. No bias.
So, what's it like being managing editor of a newspaper?
It's pretty hectic, but again, we're all aspiring, there's 3 other managing editors involved in the Converged Citizen. And I think it's just what goes into it, and it's a stressful job. But we know we're doing it to benefit the students here at St. Clair College, to benefit St. Clair College itself, credibility in the downtown part of the area. So it's tough, but we make it work.
Thank you very much, Mike. Back to you, Ashley.
Did you know we have new neighbors here at the MediaPlex? The University of Windsor has joined us downtown, and their president, Dr. Alan Wilderman, is with us today.
Welcome, Dr. Waldman, to the MediaPlex. It looks like we're neighbors now, so we'd like to welcome you and the university students to the downtown campus. Are you happy with the new building and the transition?
We're very happy to be here. We're very happy to be a part of the downtown. Congratulations to Patty France. Patty, congratulations on becoming the president of St. Clair College. And we look forward to doing all sorts of great things together.
Speaking of Patty France, we heard her talk about the college and university trying to create a relationship. So how important do you think it is for both of them to create that relationship?
Well, we both have a common interest, which is creating a great education experience for students. And we've talked about how we need to have a lot more conversation about what can we do so that students can get the best of what we both have to offer. University, diploma, degree, certificates, whatever it is that we do. So what we're going to really commit to doing is let's have the conversations and let's make sure we're exploring all the possibilities to create a great learning experience.
So how do you think the colleges and the college and the university could better make it so that people could attend both schools?
Well, I think we need to find out what are the easiest ways that students can go from one program into another. And that can be things like if you want to transfer a credit, are we having the right conversations around credit transfer? Are we having the right conversations around what are the sequences of programs that might together add up to be something that a student can really use? So it's about getting people together and talk, and I think that's the most important thing.
So what do you see out of the college and the university relationship 5 years from now?
I think there'll be a lot more people who have been able to do something both at the university and the college, such as yourself. Mm-hmm. There'll be a lot more people who are able to pick and choose a little bit better what they'd like to do on a career path. And I think that right across Ontario, universities and colleges are going to be finding new ways to work together. And I think in Windsor, with the downtown, with our city, we have a great opportunity between the University of Windsor and St. Clair College, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us here on our fall launch. It appears that's all the time we have. Dr. Alan Waldman is president of the University of Windsor. Now, back to Ashley Ann.
St. Clair College is becoming known as a destination college. Watch this, and you'll see why.
Times are changing, and they're changing faster than most people can understand. It's not my parents' generation anymore, and I can't just go by their ideas because it's not necessarily relevant anymore.
There's a jobless generation out there walking out of universities with no idea how to engage their industry. A degree isn't necessarily a pathway to their career. Being industry ready is.
I have to take control of my future.
The job market has changed, and I have to adapt. I'm not just getting theory, I'm getting skills.
Through placement, I'm shown which areas I can specialize in and which path it takes to get there.
I struggled a lot in high school because, people just kept lecturing at me, and that's just not my way of learning.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory, it's not book work anymore.
I think it's so important to be taught by industry professionals because they know what they're doing, and they're not just teaching because they read it in a book somewhere. They're teaching because they've lived it.
I got that genuine feeling from St. Clair, like it was just home. Like I wasn't uncomfortable, I wasn't uneasy, it felt nice.
I have to take control of my future, and that's what I'm doing.
I got a gut feeling with St. Clair that was great, and I definitely wasn't let down.
St. Clair is my choice, and I'm glad it's the right one for me.
I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College.
I choose to take control of my future.
My path
is St. Clair College.
I choose to be here.
student life at St. Clair College is also what we're all about. And it must be President's Day because Chelsea Turnbull gets to talk to yet another one.
All right, thanks, Ashley. So I'm here with Miranda Underwood, president of the Student Representative Council at St. Clair College. So Miranda, what exactly does your job entail?
So as the president of the SRC, I have the privilege of representing the organization. I work alongside a board of directors to advocate on behalf of the students of St. Clair College. We also provide non-athletic services and programs to the students. So collectively as a board, we try to make decisions to better their student life on campus.
All right, and you used to be the VP of Student Life, and now you're the actual president. How has that changed for you?
More than anything, I have more hours in the day to dedicate towards students, so that's fantastic for me. I love not having to juggle, student life with actually having to do student life with the board. So I mostly just get to focus on students at St. Clair College, and I'm really lucky.
All right, and what is new for the students and the council this year?
As far as the council is concerned, we have a lot of returning members, which is awesome. We have added a few new directors to our board, and we've welcomed them with warm arms. The biggest change for us, because we had such a successful year last year, is to build on that growth, so we're looking to do more volunteer opportunities. Also, on top of that, we have a lot of renovations going on at the main campus. So we've done some additions to our cafeteria, and we're bringing new food services. So we're going to continue to grow on that student life on campus.
All right, and why do you suggest that others become involved, just like you have?
I think the biggest thing, and maybe it's because I'm a public relations grad of this college, is the networking opportunity. So you get to shake hands and meet people in the community that you probably wouldn't otherwise. The community partners that I've got to work alongside, I'm incredibly privileged. So when I go into the job force, I now have a couple of people, hopefully I can call on.
Absolutely. And if people have ideas of what they want to see at the college, how should they contact you?
Social media. We love social media. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at St. Clair SRC. So please reach out to us. We do a lot of our content on there, and we try to reach out to the students, but we love feedback as well.
And for the college, what events do you have planned for us?
So the biggest thing coming up is we're trying to promote the federal election. It's really unfortunate to hear that in the last federal election, only 40% of eligible youth actually turned up to vote. So we want to make sure that they're educated, that they're registered, and that they feel confident to go to the polls on October 19th. And we'll be working with some journalism and media convergent students here from the MediaPlex, so we're excited for that. Also, we have our Trick or Eat campaign, which is a way that we dedicate our time to getting food for our food bank, which is available to any of the students who ask for it. So that's a big deal for us. And then, of course, we have Halloween Pub, which is fun. And this coming up weekend, our board is going to be heading to Peterborough to meet with other student leaders from across the province. It's an opportunity to brainstorm and see what the other colleges are doing. So we're very, very excited.
And what about your journey as being a president? How has that affected you?
I've totally grown as a person. I've learned how to balance things a lot better. Like I said earlier, the networking's incredible. And especially as a public relations grad, I spent a lot of time meeting different community partners. I spent a lot of time sending emails out. So that's kind of helped me grow, and I would definitely encourage any student to get involved.
All right, so now we're going to head over back to Jonathan Hutton with our next guest.
Thanks, Chelsea. Sierra Bray is a second-year student here in our public relations program. Thanks for joining us, Sierra.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us a bit about your program.
Well, the public relations program at St. Clair College really teaches you how to communicate a message and how to reach certain demographics. I really like this program because all the teachers are working in the field, so you really know how to get your message across, and they also help you in contacting certain people in the community. Some people are working for the Windsor Star. Some people have their own marketing businesses. So you're really learning how to reach those demographics and get your message across.
So how does this program prepare you for the real world?
This program really prepares you for the real world because you are having those teachers that are working in the field. So, they're always giving you opportunities. There's a lot of volunteer opportunities with the teachers working in the field. So, and then, we have the MediaPlex, which is awesome. So.
And how has your experience as a student been at the college?
My experience as a student at the St. Clair College has been awesome. Being involved is one main thing that I've tried to do. So, I'm president of the PR club, and I'm, volunteering for all the organizations in Windsor. So I think because we are attached to such a great name at St. Clair College, it is a really great opportunity to be here.
And what are some of your more memorable moments in the PR program?
My memorable moments would probably this one right here, being on MediaPlex News Now, and also just meeting those people and having those connections with your teachers as well.
So what are you looking forward to in this coming year?
I think I'm really looking forward to graduating because I want to start working in the field, and networking is a really big thing, so I'm really excited to start working in Windsor.
So what are your career plans? Like, what's your ideal dream job?
My ideal dream job would to be working for a nonprofit organization and working in their public relations committee, I guess. And I'd love to work in media relations for sure.
And can you explain the advantages of having the program run out of MediaPlex?
The advantages of having the program run at the MediaPlex, we have the connections to use the newsroom, the radio, and also the newspaper, and we're learning how to use those different channels as well. It's not just, we can walk in here and use the radio. They're actually teaching us how to use it, how to use a camera, how to take pictures. When you're going to events, you don't want to just take a picture and it not really turn out that well. You want to learn, where to place your people and how to really get your message across. So I think that's some really great advantages being at the MediaPlex for sure.
And what have you learned here that helps you in the real world?
Honestly, every program or every course that I'm in currently has taught me something from the public relations program. One of a great program course that I was in for visual design taught me how to create a website, which actually has benefited me in the real world for an organization that I work with. And then we also learn how to research, which is really great. It's not just, looking at textbooks. You're actually looking on Google, you're looking on internet, and you're learning how to get those resources together. So some really great courses, and you're learning a lot for sure.
Well, thank you very much, Sierra. Back to you, Ashley.
One of our instructors, Jana Hallam, put this piece together to share with you what our journalism program is all about.
Journalism enables people to be well informed. It's documenting history. It's an extraordinary way for people to be connected with their community.
What happens in the world affects us. What happens in our community affects us. What happens in the province affects us. And we get to be the eyes and ears and tell the stories. There are many stories that need to be told, and those things add value to our life.
I'm always meeting new people. I'm learning about things that interest me, like topics that I want to learn more about.
It's neat to know that so many people are relying on me. It makes you strive for perfection, or makes you strive for accuracy.
The journalism program here at St. Clair College is a convergence journalism program. Convergence means the merging together of print, radio, and television, and the web, and putting all different stories into 3 or 4 different platforms.
In 21st century newsrooms, journalists have to be able to do it all.
We ask every one of our reporters to tell stories in multiple ways.
There's a different style of writing for print than there is for radio, than there is for television. And it's really important that the information gets out that is true to those platforms.
We are one of the few, if not the only, program that is actually taking students to a live broadcast and giving them that opportunity and that experience.
I've gained a lot of self-confidence. I used to be a really nervous person, a really shy person, but I think this program's helped me come out my shell. It's given me something that I love to do, and that's made me a better person.
I find that the students that come out of St. Clair College are already at or above where some of our broadcast employees have been over the last several years.
I feel that I made the greatest decision I could 2 years ago by choosing this program, because I have learned so much, and I think that I can only grow from here.
I would hands down recommend the program to someone considering it. I would recommend it to someone that's not even considering it. They teach you such a vast array of different skills, different platforms, different things that you could really apply to so many different careers.
Based on literally hundreds of interns I've seen over the years, St. Clair students are better prepared to go into the work environment in media than most students coming out of colleges and universities across North America.
I think it's that very comprehensive curriculum that we have that creates converged journalists that sets this journalism school apart.
We have many graduates of this program, and one of our more accomplished is Kevin McShann, who's ready to chat with Shelby Hernandez.
So welcome back to the MediaPlex, Kevin.
Thanks, Shelby. It's great to be back at a place and a program that has given so much back to me.
I know it's probably been a while since you've been here, but as a graduate of this program, what has it given you?
Well, I think St. Clair offers a phenomenal opportunity for any student, regardless of the fact if you have a disability or not, to explore your interest, define what you want to contribute to the society, and turn that into a career.
And I heard you went to Florida recently. Was that just for the sandy beaches, or was there something else more there?
No, I was invited down to Orlando to tour an organization called Quest Inc. They service people with intellectual disabilities, and they invited me down to tour their vocational services program because I was recently given an award for the city of Windsor for helping to eradicate the number of people that are unemployed that have a disability.
So what are your plans upcoming?
Well, my upcoming plans include helping St. Clair College organize an accessibility summit, which I'm very excited about, to show students and staff how to better integrate students that graduate from the college into the workforce. I also have speaking engagements coming up with Oakland University, get a chance to talk to their basketball team, and continuing to build upon the sports venture I started when I graduated from this program.
So you said that you are helping people transition from college to outside of college. How has that been personally for you?
Well, certainly when you help people with disabilities that are graduating colleges, obviously there are additional barriers. So the biggest thing for me from advocating on their behalf is educating their employers about, or potential employers about, the financial and social benefits that are available to them if they hire someone with a disability.
What advice would you give to journalism students or students in general?
Be passionate, be dedicated, and be committed to the craft, and embrace the journey of being excellent.
And everybody wants to know, I know you're a big sports fan, but how do you think the Lions are going to do?
Well, the Lions are not off to that great of a start. I think their offense has been too inconsistent. Their offensive play calling has been a tad conservative, and their defensive production without their big cogs in the middle of Ndamukong Suh and Nick Fairley have caused them struggles.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have now. Thank you so much for joining us on the fall launch today. Now to Chelsea Turnbull.
So, Sean, you are a graduate of the journalism program, and tell us about your life since then.
Well, pretty much after journalism, I went over to the UK and got my master's from the University of Kent, had an amazing experience over there, and now I'm back here to take media convergence.
I'm super jealous. And you are taking the Media Convergence program, and how do you feel that is going to help you here?
Well, pretty much based on what I've seen in past years from Media Convergence, students who go through the program often end up graduating with some sort of job in journalism, in PR, or somewhere in the media. And I'm hoping that that's what ends up happening for me. I love journalism, and I'm hoping to find a career in this after this program.
Aren't we all? And what do you find the best part about this program is?
I think probably one of the best aspects about the MediaPlex is the fact that we go live pretty much every single day, and you don't really get to do that at many programs around the world even. Not many give you the chance to go live because there is that aspect of live television where if you make a mistake, you don't get a chance to go back over it again. You have to keep powering through it, and I think that's the benefit of this program. What we have with TV Kojiko allows us to broadcast live and gives us experience to prepare us for the real world.
All right, and why do you think some students should choose St. Clair College as their education?
I think with St. Clair College, the best thing is that the staff and the students. With the students, you really create a sense of family with everyone here. Everyone is supporting each other. Everyone is trying to make each other better. And with the staff, they really are here to give us the best opportunities possible.
All right, and can you just tell me what was your favorite part about England?
I think my favorite part about England was really getting to just see different parts of history of London, also exploring the Kent region where the school was located. There's a lot of history there with Charles Dickens and just so many different experiences. It's really kind of hard to list everything because there was so much to do over there. So I really enjoyed my time across the pond.
All right, that's it from us. Now back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Chelsea. I'm joined again with our program coordinator, Veronique Mandel. So, Vero, we're coming to the end of another fall launch program. How do you think it went?
I think it was tremendous. You know, the thing for me is watching our students, whether it's Miranda, who's a graduate and a president of the SRC, and all the incredible host. What I love to see is the talent, and I think we have tremendous talent in all of our programs this year. So I am so excited to see what happens as we progress, especially with this news show, and to see what David Harrison and Larry Forsythe have cooked up for you.
Absolutely. We have a great team of professors and students here, and I think we're really going to be able to make it into a great year.
I think so, too. And I have to say that St. Clair College, of course, is starting this year with our new president, Patty France, who is such an incredible supporter of our students. And she wanted to be here so badly tonight, but other conflicts got in the way, and I know that she would have tried everything to be here, because we also heard earlier from Dr. Waldman from the university, and I know that our president and the university president, they're working really hard to create even greater opportunities for St. Clair and the University of Windsor students. So I think this is going to be a very exciting time for education in Windsor at the post-secondary level.
Well, maybe we'll be able to have Patty France in on our show later in the year, since we do go live every week, and we can interview her about that.
I'm sure that she would be absolutely delighted to be invited again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be a great opportunity, too, with the university and the college downtown, that even if some of the students can interact together because we're so close now.
Absolutely. I think it's really important that they see what we have and we get an opportunity to see them. And I think also this real world that we're giving students is really important.
I agree, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us today for our fall launch program. You can catch MediaPlex News Now every Tuesday at 6 p.m. live on Cogeco. We're looking forward to bringing you a great year of stories from around Windsor and Essex County. For John Hutton, Chelsea Turnbull, and Shelby Hernandez, I'm Ashley Ann Mentley for MediaPlex News Now.
MediaPlex News Now is a production of the St. Clair College Journalism Program.